YouTube, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Now, most of you guys know me for gameplays on Madden and, a few on college football. I'm not a huge fan of college football, so that's why I haven't been posting gameplays on that game. But today, I'm going to be making one of my first IRL Commanders content. Now, I did make a post on my community tab asking what you guys thought about me posting real life situations with the Commanders on this channel, and I got a lot of positive feedback for that, so I really do appreciate that, and thank you guys a lot for the feedback. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the talk of Terry McLaurin requesting a trade. Now, before we hop into this video, guys, I do want to give a little bit of a self-promotion. I am hosting my very own fantasy football draft live this Thursday, August 7th, from a private suite at Commander Stadium. You guys heard that, man. You guys heard that correctly. Live on my Twitch. Links are going to be down in the description. It's going to be live streamed from a private suite at Northwest Stadium. Huge shout out to Fernandez, one of my mods, one of my best friends, known him forever. Shout out to him, and shout out to you guys for making this possible. I am so excited to experience this. It's going to be phenomenal. That is this Thursday, August 7th, which is only in 4 days. So make sure you stop by the live streams. It'll be happening around 6 p.m. Eastern time, live from Northwest Stadium. I'll see you guys there. Back to the video. So Terry McLaurin officially request a trade from the Washington Commanders a few days ago. Terry McLaurin has officially now played all the cards that he is able to play now. He's held out a mini camp. He has told the media that he is frustrated with the lack of talks with a contract, and now he has officially requested a trade. Now, obviously, that does not mean that he wants to be traded or that he is even going to get traded by the Commanders, but this is obviously the last card that he has in his hand, basically telling the Commanders, like, I'm willing to go to a different team if you don't pay me my money. Several players have also done this before. For an example, Lamar Jackson, T. Higgins, Myles Garrett, even Brandon Ayuk last year, if you guys remember that. A lot of talks of him coming to Washington to play with Jaden Daniels, but all those players that I just named ended up getting the contract that they wanted with their said teams. I'm not here to say that Terry McLaurin is 100% not getting traded. That's not what I'm saying. There is a chance that he could get traded. So I do know the Steelers did come in and offer a trade for Terry McLaurin. Obviously, that didn't really go too well because he probably would have been traded by now if it was a good deal. But there are teams probably right now calling and seeing what the Commanders want for Terry McLaurin. But yeah, a player like Terry McLaurin, man, a face of the franchise, a fan favorite. I have been to all the training camps that were open to the public this year, and obviously everybody is either Terry McLaurin jersey or a Jaden Daniels jersey. So Terry McLaurin is obviously a clear-cut fan favorite here. Obviously, me as a fan, I don't want him to go anywhere, but I understand that this is a business, man. It's a business between Adam Peters and Terry McLaurin. And but yeah, it does not look like Terry McLaurin wants to go anywhere. He was in Ashburn in the training camps. He was there in the building. He ended up coming out after practice and signing a whole bunch of autographs for like a whole hour and a half. He was out there signing autographs. He's wearing the gear. He even said in his in the media press conference that him and his wife recently bought their dream home here.
I wanted to continue my career here. I've created my life here. My wife and I have bought our first home here, so this has been somewhere where I've always wanted to be.
He wants to be here. He loves the fans. Terry McLaurin does not want to go anywhere. He wants to stay here. But is Adam Peters willing to give Terry McLaurin the money that he wants? Terry McLaurin wants a contract bigger than DK Metcalf's. DK Metcalf is making $33 million a year. Now, a receiver who is 30 years old this year, giving him a contract over 30, it would probably be 34, 35 million a year, it's a big risk for the Commanders, man. It really is. So, you know, we give him a 3-year deal. He'll be 33 by the end of that contract. Receivers start to digress, you know, in their 30s. But the bright side with Terry, man, he has barely missed any games in his career. Maybe 1 or 2 here and there. But Terry McLaurin has not been injured pretty much at all his whole career. So it's a very big positive. My thought process on why Adam Peters has not just gone ahead and thrown $35 million a year at Terry McLaurin to keep him here. You know, you think about it. We just signed Marshawn Lattimore on a really good deal last year, midseason. Marshawn Lattimore is going to have a true, full, healthy season with us. He's going to want a big contract. Laramie Tunsil, just traded for him from the Texans. Franchise left tackle, great left tackle. He's going to want a contract. Debo is on a 1-year, make it, you know, prove yourself type of deal. He's going to want a big deal if he, you know, has a good season. And then let's not forget Jaden Daniels. He's still on a rookie contract. Once that's done, he's going to want to get top 5 quarterback, you know, numbers, which, you know, respect to him. He's a top 5 quarterback. So that's why I think Adam Peters is not just, you know, going ahead and throwing all the money at him. He has a whole team in the next few years that are going to want to get money, that are going to need their money. Now, I understand, you know, Tunsil's getting old, Lattimore's getting old. You know, maybe they don't, maybe they get to walk the plank or something. I don't really know. That's for the future. But Terry McLaurin, for being 30 years old this year, and again, he's still under contract this year. So once this new contract goes into place, if it happens, he will be 30 years old. So it's kind of risky giving a 30-year-old wide receiver $35 million. Now, I love Terry McLaurin. I'm a fan. This is my thoughts. This is what I'm thinking right now in this moment. Things could change. We could get more news, but this is how I'm feeling right now. I'm a fan, obviously. I'm not an insider. I'm not an analyst. I'm a diehard, true Commanders fan. That's what I am. Obviously, I want Terry McLaurin. I've loved Terry McLaurin ever since his rookie year, ever since he just shot onto the scene his rookie year after being a 3rd rounder. Like, you don't, you know, my kids love Terry McLaurin. My kids draw pictures, wear his jersey. My family loves Terry McLaurin. Bottom of the line. We want Terry McLaurin to stay here. We want him to be in the burgundy gold his whole career. At the end of the day, it's a business game. It's a business between Adam Peters and the Commanders and Terry McLaurin. And it's a numbers game. Adam Peters and Josh Harris have completely flipped this franchise upside down. If you're a fan as well, you know the past few years it has been kind of rough. Each year we had a brand new quarterback. Is this the guy? Is this the guy? Oh, Sam Howell? That's the one. That's the guy. You know, finally last year, we're able to have a season to cheer for. You know, we made it so far. We made it to the NFC Championship. We had a winning season. We got our franchise quarterback. So if I'm being honest, I'm standing behind Adam Peters. I know a lot of fans are upset with him right now. You know, why haven't you already signed Terry McLaurin? Why hasn't this already been done? Adam Peters is a great general manager. If he thinks it's a good idea and the best interest for the team to sign Terry McLaurin, he's going to sign Terry McLaurin. Obviously, we have to give all due respect to Terry McLaurin for wanting his money. He's been a true wide receiver one for his whole career with 11 different quarterbacks. He has never once complained. He's had 1,000 yards every single season except for one, I believe. And then this past year, obviously, we got him a franchise quarterback, a true quarterback, and he just exploded and had a phenomenal year. So, you know, no disrespect for Terry, man. He wants that bread. He wants that money. And like I said, me personally, I do think a deal is right around the corner. If a deal wasn't right around the corner, I don't see Terry McLaurin coming to camp, signing autographs, you know, shaking the owner's hands, hugging Jaden Daniels' mom. This doesn't feel like a typical trade request scenario. This just feels like he requested the trade to let Adam Peters know, hey, I'm willing to go somewhere else if you don't, you know, work with me. And the whole reason why he's frustrated is because it's been like 2-3 weeks and there's been no talks about the contract. So that's my whole rant and yap session about Terry McLaurin and what I personally think is going to happen. I think this was a good video to post out on my first ever real life Commanders video on this channel. Madden 26 comes out in just 4 days. So best Commanders theme team coming on day one. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the whole Terry McLaurin situation. Do you think he's going to get traded? Do you think he's going to stay here? Do you think he's just going to sit out this next season until we finally get him a deal? Let me know. My personal opinion, I think he'll be there week 1 versus the Giants at home. I will as well. So if you guys are there, make sure to say what's up. And yeah, man, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.